Hello everyone, welcome to my Elizabeth Taylor makeup look. This is a look I've been wanting to do for quite some time, and I love retro beauty, and I think it's a form of subtle transformation without special effects or prosthetics, but it's still just as interesting. So if you like these kind of retro looks and you'd like to see how to recreate this look for a fancy dress event or even just to go out, then keep on watching. So I'm starting off with my MAC Face and Body Foundation. I always stick every product I'm showing next to my cheek because I don't know if it's inside the frame or not. So yeah, MAC Face and Body Foundation. This is pretty low coverage, but the reason I'm using it is because I'm going to top it up with some great coverage powder. So I'm thinking I don't need two great coverage products. Plus I want to finish it up because my OCD is kicking in and I've got so little left. I want to warn you and apologize in advance for all the weird noises you might hear in this tutorial. I thought I would do it normally instead of a voiceover because I think it's much more personal this way, and I missed this type of videos where I just sit down and do makeup and talk to you guys. Let me know which format you prefer, of course. I've closed up the window and everything just so the noise doesn't come in, but there's other people in the house walking around, so you might hear their voices or footsteps. We also have a little doggy who's really cute. His name is Biggie, and it's really nice to kind of have a pet in the house. He doesn't belong to me, he belongs to one of my flatmates, so he's just really sweet. He really just wants to be around people, and I never had a dog or a pet in general, so I get it now why people have millions of pictures of their pets in their phones, and they're always sending them to their friends and stuff, just because it's, you know, it's real company. They have a real personality and you never feel lonely with one of those around. So moving straight on to brows, and for that I'm going to use my regular dark brown eyeshadow, which is my Concrete by MAC. If we don't get this right, then we don't have a Liz Taylor look, basically. This is pretty much rounded towards the front. Always keeping them on a rather rounded shape, like I'm not creating a corner, like an angly arch. Let me go in with my gel liner and see where we're at. And I'm probably gonna leave them to perfect at the end when I have my eye makeup and I can tell how everything is going. I'm going to go in with my Copperplate just for some shading. So this is a warm gray eyeshadow, and I'm taking it on a blending brush. And I'm mainly concentrating it on the outer corner. And I'm softening it up with a clean blending brush, just around the edges. The retro essence of this look lies in the liner, I believe. So I'm just creating a tiny wing towards the end. Just very small, nothing too cat-like. And I'm just running this liner on my top lash line. I also want to thicken up this lash line because she had this crazy set of double lashes. Apparently due to a DNA anomaly, which gave her a double set of rich black lashes on top and bottom, and her slightly violet eyes. That's it, no drawbacks. Now I'm taking some of the same gel liner on the bottom lash line and I'm connecting it with the top line, which is something I usually don't do on myself. Outlining the entire root of the lashes. And I'm just applying a bit of mascara on my bottom lashes, mostly on the roots. Okay, my camera didn't catch that, but what you missed was I applied my Collection 2000, or just Collection, concealer underneath my eyes just to clean up all my lines and around my nose. And I always like to run whatever's left on my finger around my lips just to shape them a little bit. So let's move on to contouring. Nothing dramatic, of course, like what we like to do today. I'm just going to use this Taupe sculpting powder by MAC just to shade a tiny bit. I don't really want to hollow out my cheeks, it's just more to give a tiny bit of dimension. And I'm blending it out a little bit with my foundation brush. In fact, why don't I run a tiny bit of this towards the end of my crease, just ever so lightly. And blend. I'm going to use my Mylar eyeshadow for my brow bone, just to highlight it lightly. Sort of a bone color. I'm using all matte colors, by the way. Whoops, somebody made a boo-boo. Okay, what I want to do is take the arch slightly more in. I just had a look at the footage, and the eyebrows looked pretty much exactly like I do my own, which is not what we want. So I don't have anything on this brush, it's just whatever's left from before. Okay, so I'm going to leave the brows as is, and I'm going to move on to the lips. I'm using my Brick lip pencil by MAC, which is sort of this brick red. I'm going to do quite a discreet rosebud lip, so let's see. And then I'm going to fill in my lips with a bit of red, just a very light coat. I just want to run a tiny bit of Burgundy pencil just around the top lip. And also on the inside. And I'm going to do the same on the bottom lip. Time to powder with my Studio Fix powder, which is quite high coverage, and we want a matte complexion. I'm not going to be using any highlighter because, as we said, it's quite a retro look. For the mole, I'm using my Stone Lip Pencil by MAC, which is this cool dark brown. So that is it for my take on the iconic Elizabeth Taylor makeup look. I thought I would do this rather than the Marilyn Monroe one because frankly dark hair suits me a lot better. So leave me your thoughts in the comments down below, letting me know whether you enjoyed this video. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter and all the social media that I'm much more active on ever since my move. If you don't know about that, I'll have a link to this video where I explain everything here. Isn't that where the cards are? Yeah, well, somewhere here, somewhere along the video, as well as on the description box below. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Face or body or wherever you like. Here's a last close-up of the face makeup, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!